Welcome to Dude No Way Live, where we embark on a quest to play the greatest games of all time. I'm your host, Moonchild of Dude No Way, and today, well, we got a lot to talk about, dude. We got a lot to talk about. Now, dude, I'm back. I'm addicted to Expedition 33. I'm excited to jump in and play some more of this. It's been a really fun game. It's been a really good time. However, I missed the last 3 days worth of streaming and my Friday night stream, and boy, do I have a story for you guys, let me tell you. All right, so first of all, Tier, what's going on, bro? Thanks for being here, bro. I really appreciate it. I just want to make sure, yeah, because my shit started to lag right there. It looks good. Yeah, it looks fine. YouTube, you fine over here? You fine over here, YouTube? Looks fine. Looks good. Says successfully connected. Okay, all right, yeah, so check it out. There I was. It's Friday night. I'm getting ready to set my shit up for the Friday night stream. My graphics card comes in, brand new 5070 Ti. Just released a couple of months ago. $900 graphics card. I was super pumped to put it in. I got a new power supply with it and everything. I opened up my computer. I put everything together. I turned my computer on, and it does not boot. So what happened? That is the hard-hitting question, right? So I spent the next several hours trying to correct the problem. I literally did nothing other than swap out a graphics card and put a new power supply in. Like that should not cause issues. Just in general, really shouldn't be a problem here. I'm gonna turn the music back on a little bit here, so that we can listen to a little something in addition to myself while I yap. So I couldn't figure it out, dude. I went back, I tried everything, I disconnected the entire motherboard, I reconnected, and then it wouldn't work. I don't know. So I spent all night doing that. Finally, it was midnight. I had to come to terms with the fact that I was not, in fact, going to be going live on Friday night, and I had to go to work the next morning. So I had to make a choice, like, do I stay home and try to fix my computer? Or do I, go to work, we'll fix it afterwards, we'll figure out what's going on. So that's what I did, right? I was like, you know what? Let's just chalk it up to a bad night. Tomorrow, after work, after I get done my shift, I'll come back and I will do my thing. I will work on it, and we'll figure out what the problem was, and we'll get it rolling. Well, after about 6 hours of me fucking with it again on Saturday, so for a total of, 5 to 10 hours of me just straight up trying to figure out why it was not working, I came to the conclusion that my motherboard may have died. So I took out a bunch of old parts and plugged them in case it was one of my current parts. I had RAM set aside from a previous upgrade, so I went back and I tried swapping out the RAM. I had a processor set aside from a previous upgrade, so I tried to swap out the processor. Whole thing, nothing would cause it to boot. Zero things would cause it to boot. And it was at that point that I realized my motherboard is dead. Like, literally, the most important, crucial component of your entire computer somehow just straight up died while I was putting a new graphics card in. I don't understand. But it was at that point that I had to make a choice, and I did a little bit of research deciding which motherboard I was going to get, because I didn't expect to spend more money. You know what I mean? So when I bought a $1,000 graphics card, I thought, hey, and a power supply to go with it, right? Because with a brand new card like that, you have to upgrade your power supply unless you have an 800 watt power supply already, which mine was 700, very slightly 50 watts below what you're supposed to have. So I was like, all right, well, let me just get the new power supply, right? So anyway, I priced out a new motherboard and all that, and I tried to get one nearby. I went out to Best Buy and I looked at the motherboards that they had. They had only one, a single motherboard that would fit with my processor and, would fit in my case and all of that shit, right? So it was $185 for this motherboard, and I was like, that's outrageous. That is straight up double the price almost of what it is on Newegg, So I had to make a choice. Do I want to spend twice the price to be able to get it a couple days early, or should I just buy it from Newegg and wait? But the problem was, during that time, I couldn't access my computer, I couldn't access my emails, couldn't access YouTube, couldn't access Discord. I had no ability to get to any of my shit from Friday night all the way until last night, when I finally got my motherboard in and had to redo my build again. I probably rebuilt this computer 30 times between Friday night and last night when it finally got back up and running. It was a pain in the ass, I'm not gonna lie. I did not anticipate as much work going into this upgrade as actually did go into it. But yeah, dude, so I apologize for not being here in the first couple of days. I said it on Twitter because I did have access to Twitter, right? So I dropped the line on Twitter, said, hey, look, my fucking motherboard is fried. I can't get on my computer. This shit is stupid and I'm mad about it, but there's nothing I can do except play the waiting game. And so that's what I did, dude. I sat around and I waited for Wednesday, which is when the motherboard arrived from Newegg. Because again, I'm not paying... I just didn't think it was worth paying double the price of the actual component to have it 2 days early. You know? Like 2 days... I would not pay double the price of a video game to have early access for 2 days. You know? And I didn't think that it was worth it to do it for the component either. So, had to wait for a brand new motherboard to come in. But, that being said, I finally did get my new power supply installed. Got the new motherboard put in. Got the, all the parts put back together. The 5070 Ti is installed and ready to roll. I played a very, very small amount of time since I got it all set up last night. Because it was like midnight last night when it was all said and done, basically. And I fired up a couple of games of Marvel Rivals just to make sure that, it wasn't going to fucking overheat and explode or something like that on me. And it seems like everything was working all right. So here we are. Thank you all for joining me. Hannibal, what's going on, brother? It's good to see you, man. Yeah, dude, I have no fucking idea. I have no idea how putting in a graphics card and a new power supply fried an entire motherboard. That's not how shit works, dude. Like, it's not that difficult to put a PC together. I know a lot of people make it seem like it's fucking rocket science. It isn't. It is not that hard to throw together a PC. So when the motherboard just didn't work, and like, I'm gonna chalk it up to, it must have been on its way out. Like, it must have been about to die anyway, and this was just the straw that broke the motherboard's back. Like, there's zero reason why it should have just all of a sudden fucking stopped working. But as you guys know, like, you can't have a computer without a motherboard. It's actually the most crucial piece. You don't even need a case as much as you need the motherboard. Like, you could put the entire computer together and then set it on a sneaker and it would still work. But if the motherboard dies, then you can't do anything. So had to wait for that part to come in. As opposed to paying the after tax, it was like $195 at Best Buy. As opposed to paying the $195 for the motherboard from Best Buy, I went ahead and paid the $110 for the motherboard from Newegg. And literally, it did exactly the same thing. Same shit, exactly what I needed it to do. It's actually a slight, very small, like a baby dick upgrade from my previous motherboard. So I'm very excited about that. I went from a PCIe 3 slot up to 4 slot, which on this current motherboard is like it's when you have a brand new graphics card, you want to have as close to the newest generation of PCIe that you could possibly get, which is like the slot that it goes into. If the technology is not up to snuff, it will artificially handicap your graphics card. So, if I hadn't had my motherboard fry, I would have had a straight up slower version of this $1,000 card that I had already bought. So, for that, I guess I'm kind of glad that it forced me to upgrade, because I am now getting more out of the GPU than I would have with the previous setup. But that being said, it's just so disheartening to have all of your parts come in that you were super excited about and then have it ruin your computer entirely, Thankfully, everything else was fine. RAM was good. The graphics card works fine. Power supply works fine, which I I had replacements, right? I had the old graphics card to make sure that it wasn't the GPU that was causing the computer not to boot. I had the old power supply to make sure that it wasn't that causing the computer not to boot. And, like, I knew, basically, I was pretty sure on Friday night, after I had done a bunch of stuff trying to get it to work, that it was going to be, I had to buy a whole new Mobo, but, you know, it wasn't until I had actually ruled every possible scenario out that I could be like, all right, well, this is what it is, you know? I even, like, I took it this far, right? Yo, Mike, what's going on, dude? It's good to see you. Yeah, I took it this far, right? So on your motherboard is a tiny little battery. It looks like a circle, like a little quarter. It's like a quarter shape, right? A little circle battery. And that stores your BIOS, basically your motherboard drivers, stores it on the motherboard itself. In my mind, I was like, what if the battery just died, bro? Like, what if I accidentally killed the battery? Which is very unlikely, because those, the little circle batteries have like a 10-year lifespan, where they're supposed to have like 10 years, you know, when inserted into a motherboard. Obviously, if you're using it for a different device, it's going to be less, but the Mobo doesn't really take that much battery power, you know? So it's on, but it's like holding charge as opposed to like actively utilizing the battery. So I even went out to CVS and was like, all right, well, maybe I could just spend $10 on this new battery and that will solve the problem. And then I won't have to buy a whole new part. But that wasn't it either. So it is what it is. I spent a long time trying to figure it out. Multiple times during this, like, resetting up of my computer, I got discouraged and had to take a break because I was like, for fuck's sake, this turned into such a much larger ordeal than I could have ever originally anticipated. But here we are. You know, we're back, baby. Like I said, the new card is installed, new power supply is installed, got the new motherboard in there, and I'm very excited to dive back into actual gaming. Tier says, what if the battery died at the exact moment I put the new graphics card in? Yo, I'm saying, like, I don't know, maybe I could have shorted it out. Maybe the battery died and it was like on its way out, you know, before. The motherboard that I was using before is one of the, so sometimes when you get a newer processor, like in the middle of a processor generation, the motherboards from that generation, from the early part of it, won't be supported. It won't support the new processor without like an update to the BIOS, which is like a driver update, right? And that was the case for that motherboard that I had before. So like the processor that I currently have, the Ryzen 9 3900X, was not supported by that motherboard without an update, right? So one of the things that I had to try just to see if like I corrupted the BIOS of the motherboard somehow by, you know, switching out parts. One of the things that I had to try was resetting the BIOS, which meant that the processor would no longer be supported, so I would have to go into my closet and dig out my old rock and chisel piece of dirt processor that I used prior to the one that I currently have. So after I reset the BIOS, and you know, you pull, like, there's two ways to do it. There's like a pin on your motherboard called a CMOS pin, and you can short that out by putting a screwdriver on it while there is like there's no power on the board. You put the screwdriver on there, there's two pins like this, you bridge the gap between the two pins, and it will wipe your motherboard's BIOS, and it will reset it back to its factory default settings. So I tried that didn't work. And then the battery itself, you can also wipe out and reset your motherboard by pulling out the battery and then shorting out the two pins, right? So that's what I did. I pulled out the battery, I shorted the two pins, nothing. And then I was like, well, and another weird thing, which obviously is motherboard related, is that the power button on my case was not lighting up after I did the change out of the hardware. So in my mind, like, another thing that it could have been, maybe the case, you know, the wires inside of the case that you plug into the motherboard for the power switch, maybe that part died, you know? So I even took it a step further and risked electrocuting myself to death by removing the pins for the power button and then leaving the side of the case off, and then pulling it out and turning it on with a screwdriver. Like, I literally, while it was attached to the wall, I literally stuck a screwdriver into my motherboard to start it to see if the power button was the problem. Obviously, it wasn't, and thankfully, I didn't die. Which, you know, the odds of you getting electrocuted from that are very small, but not 0. So, you know, so I really risked it for the biscuit. Did everything I could to try to not spend extra money on a new motherboard because I just wanted my shit to work, you know? I literally just wanted to have a good time playing video games, you know? And have a small, nice little thing, you know? I just wanted one thing from me, you know? But I couldn't have that without first getting kicked in the balls and punched in the gut. So, there we are. My testicles are up near my lungs, and my stomach hurts, but we made it to the other side, and we're now able to game again. So I really did try everything, bro. I literally couldn't have done anything else. You know, it is what it is, and I'm sad about it, but you know, I'm glad that I got a small upgrade. You know, the silver lining in the mushroom cloud is that my new GPU will work a little bit better now than it would have had I used the old part. So that's something, right? That's something. Mike says, did you see the new Marvel Rivals stuff? I did, and I intentionally ignored the stuff in the store because I did not want to talk about it without talking about it on stream, because I wanted to go over the new Bucky skin for the Thunderbolts, which, by the way, I'm excited to go see the Thunderbolts. I'm thinking I might take Star to go see it next week, maybe. It's a little late to do it this week, but next week, you know, we'll have some time, so I think maybe we'll go see Thunderbolts. I did see, no spoilers if you guys have seen it, but I did see that they are rebranding the movie as the new Avengers, so that is cool. Very neat, very well-rated movie. One of the best-rated Marvel movies in the most recent years, so that's pretty cool. I saw the new Bucky skin is from the Thunderbolts movie, so that looks, you know, looks good. They forced it down my throat. I literally logged into Marvel Rivals last night to test the GPU and make sure that shit worked, and as soon as I logged in, they were like, open your mouth, and I was like, fucking what? And they were like, close your eyes and open your mouth, and so I did, and they shoved the new Bucky skin directly down my throat. I literally could not look at it. I had to. I was forced to as soon as I logged in, but there it was, right? And then also the lesbian Black Panther skin was there as well, which, you know, is very cool. I didn't look at the bundle. I didn't look at the full bundle so that I could talk shit about it while you guys watch and laugh. Look, bro, I'm just saying that the new Black Panther skin looks like he is a woman and likes clam. I'm not saying it's a bad skin. I'm just saying that my mom's friends look a lot like Black Panther in that skin. That's it, you know? And I feel like that is a fair assessment. I grew up around lesbians my entire life. Both of my moms are gay, believe it or not. Both one mom and the other mom, they're both gay, and so are their friends. And I grew up with a lot of people in my life that look exactly like that Black Panther skin. So, you know, it is what it is. I didn't design the skin. It's not a bad one. I'm just saying that he looks like, he looks like he is on the lesbian Wakandan Twitter, or Tinder even, you know? That's all. But other than that, you know, I saw the big head mode in Rivals. I saw that the, you know, the patch notes had come out and all of that shit, with the Nothing Burger buffs and nerfs across the board. The only person that got a meaningful change through all of that is Adam Warlock, with his, like, 1 second off of his heal every time he lands a critical hit. That is very good. Aside from that, you know, the rest of it is just pretty much nothing. You know, a couple of changes to, you know, a change to Captain America. What did it do? Fuck all. A change to Doctor Strange. He gets his ult a little bit faster. Anybody excited about that? Nope. Nobody. And the rest of it is equally a bag of nothing. That being said, they did add the new, what do you call it? Voice lines, I guess? It's not really a voice line as much as it is a voice filter on the undead Doctor Strange skin, the Multiverse of Madness skin for Strange. They also added, Mike, correct me if I'm wrong, but they added new voice lines for Thor's skin? Or did they just add, like, a filter to it? I didn't mess with the skin prior to that, so I really don't know. But I am interested to hear your thoughts. What do you think of it? And how are you guys enjoying the crybabying from support players since the Season 2 launched. How are you guys enjoying listening to support players cry themselves to sleep at night because they don't get enough points in ranked? I think that is very funny. I swear I just heard something. Anyway. A lot of people... no solo rank queues fixes which needed fixing. Yeah, yeah. I saw that. I heard that. And, did you hear something?
I didn't hear.
You didn't hear anything? Okay. Maybe it was the cat. Maybe it was the cat that I heard. The cat is having a conversation with the empty living room. As soon as I looked over, she goes, meow. Yeah, dude. My dog barked. Yeah, I heard the dog bark. That's why I thought somebody was, like, saying something in the room. Which, there's no one else in the room, right? So it's me and Star, kids at school. There's nobody else here. So, it would have been weird if all of a sudden there was, like, voices talking in the living room. I can definitely hear the cat now. It's definitely the cat. Anyway. So that's what happened. That's where I've been. Sorry that I missed the first 3 streams of the week. I wouldn't have if my computer didn't take an absolute dump on my entire life. And my enthusiasm for getting new computer parts as well. I was very, very excited. That's just you. Tear is in my walls. And not in a gay way. I mean, maybe. Let's not rule anything out. But I'm pretty sure not. Your band, thank you for stopping by. Promptly run your balls through a wood chipper, and I'll see you next time. Not you, Tyr. The guy on Twitch. You can't see it, Tyr, but there's a guy on Twitch advertising cheap viewers in my stream, and I want him to run his testicles into a blender. Promptly. So, whoa. Whoa, bro. That was super loud. Anyway, I'm excited to dive back into Expedition 33 today. We were in the middle of, like, checking out the Broom People Village. I can't even remember what their name is, dude. I had so much happen between the last time we played this game and right now that I honestly don't even remember what we were doing in this little village. But I am excited to play more of the game. I'm excited to dive in and have a good time with that. I don't intend to be on Rivals anytime soon. I don't really see a reason to come back right now. You know, I think that is fair. I think that it's a good opportunity to reset the old burnout meter for Rivals. Wait for something good to happen, and then maybe we'll come back and play a little bit of Ultron. Excuse me, as the season comes in. I keep burping, but I'm trying to do it really quietly because I hate when my burp shows up on my audio. I think that that's super gross and weird. But anyway, yeah. So taking a little break from Marvel while we play the Expedition 33 here, and then I was talking about this before, but at the end of the month, Elden Ring Night Rain coming out here on the 30th, so we got about 22 days until that hits. Very excited for that when that does finally reach us. Yeah, I think it's time to dive in, dude. Now that I've talked at length about what happened and where I've been, I'm excited to see if this game looks any better with the new graphics card installed. I'm gonna predict no, but you never know. $1,000 well spent as it goes, but I had it locked before. Just gonna give it a second to catch up. Did it change my settings? I think it changed my settings. Quick preset on Epic. I feel like it was not on Epic before. Yeah, no, it definitely was not on Epic before. Let's go ahead. Yeah, dude, I have the max FPS set at 60, and it's like, yo, crank that motherfucker up. Put everything on as high a setting as humanly possible. Wow, words. Let's try this, right? Let's try this. Let's apply medium across the board settings, since I'm only in 60 FPS here. And then let's turn off the FPS cap. Can I... Okay, VSync is still off. Good. Can I show FPS in this game? Film grain, motion blur, chromatic aberration, vignette, gameplay, game, FPS counter. Where are you, FPS counter? Where are you? I honestly don't know if you can turn on FPS display in this game. If you guys see it and I don't see it, you let me know. Because I don't want to look like an asshole just skipping over it. English is hard, man. Yeah, they say it's the hardest language to learn. And since I am stupid and learning it for the first time, apparently, it's extra hard. Extra difficult. Under accessibility, maybe? No? No? See, I thought the same thing, Tier. Accessibility? No, not here. I don't know where they hid this goddamn thing. Maybe it's just not here. You know, maybe it just isn't an option. Do you guys know? Have you played this and found it for yourself? Scaling type, scaling mode, resolution scale, max FPS, post-processing, gamma, brightness, reflection, shading, foliage, aim input. I don't see anything. I don't see nothing about it. Regardless, you haven't played it, so you don't know. That's totally fine. Let's just go ahead and apply it. You guys can tell me if my camera starts lagging here. As we go in, I want to see... This is on the medium setting here. It does look actually terrible. Did I lower it lower than it was before? Or is it just, like, really zoomed in? What is this shit? I feel like it's choppier now than it was before. Did I have it on low before? What's going on here? No, graphics. Everything's on medium. Shadows, foliage, all of that shit is on medium. No, I don't want to save them. No. No. Let's just give it a shot. Oh, dude, it looks really bad, actually. Maybe I do want to set the FPS cap back to 60. New graphics card, and it looks terrible. Yo, we're in here, baby. That's how we roll. Damn it. It does, and it's a much more expensive graphics card as well. All right, let's set the settings to low. See if that makes a difference. Apply it. Yes. Let's see. Does that make a difference? Icon has frames. No frames for me. Lowest possible settings that you could turn the actual game onto. Let's just set it back to 60 FPS. Just put it right back to where it was. Max FPS, 60. Do it. Yes. Is that better? Nope. Maybe the game needs a restart. I'm gonna chalk it up to the game possibly needing a restart. Let's quit. Wait. Is it gonna save my shit? I'm just gonna return to the desktop. Let's go here for a minute while we wait and see. Also, my camera got moved pretty substantially, like ripped to the side. So if you guys see me and my shit looks like different, you can let me know if I need to adjust it in one direction or another. And then we could figure out whether it'll be good. Alright, it's booting back up. We're gonna give it a second to catch up to us. It says if I experience dizziness, altered vision, muscle spasms, all of that shit, I should consult a doctor. The restart bail never fails. I mean, I hope that it fixes the problem. We're gonna see. I feel like it was not choppy before. At least not nearly as choppy as it is now. Consult these nuts? Okay. I'll ask. I will inquire with the nuts. Okay, we're back in. Making sure that it's actually on. All right, dude. We are here. It looks... I'm not gonna lie. I can't tell any difference from before, but we are locked at 60 FPS. It looks exactly the same in my opinion. I do feel like there's motion blur on, but maybe that's just because I haven't looked at it all week, you know? DLAA, ultra performance, quality, DLAA. Nah. Whatever. I'm just gonna play the game. Forget it. Forget it, I don't care. This is our theater. We don't really do theater, though. We mainly just fight on stage. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you for that, little guy. You were thinking the same thing? I'm glad we're on the same page here. I see loot over here. I don't remember. Is this the guy who's sleeping on the ground? The problem with having gone an entire week without having to, without being able to play is that I now forget everything that I was doing. I forget what I was doing. I forget the, people that I've talked to. For the most part, I do remember that guy. You excited to see me play through this again? Hell yeah, bro. I'm glad, because I was excited to get back to playing it. And I felt really stupid that my shit just didn't want to work. Why don't you behave like one of those guys? I like to watch because I'm obsessed inside. What? Rotten to the core. Are you really rotten to the core? You look like a bitch to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Okay, these guys are... I have been to this spot. I do remember this. Okay. I remember these tall boys. Slender man. Or slender brush. Slender broom. Weird, but alright. I wonder what happens. What happens if I set it all the way to, like, ultra settings? What happens if I do this? And I keep it locked. How poorly, how negatively will this affect me? I'm gonna leave this up real quick so that I can watch my camera lose its fucking mind while things happen on the screen. It actually just looks so bad. It actually is hard to look at. I can't do it. Can't do it. Going back down to low. Bang. Apply it. $1,000 graphics card. Turn the graphics all the way down. The daft old geezer's building a casino. Gambling and stuff. No fighting allowed. I think we did do that part. We went over to the casino. Can I climb this ladder? What's the point of having ladders that you can't climb, though, bro? I can't climb the ladder, but I can get up this way. Have I gone up here yet? I feel like I have. But I don't remember specifically each spot anymore. Because it's been too long now. Can I jump off? Nope. I can't do to myself what I wish I could. Your PC leaves the atmosphere. It definitely leaves something to be desired. But anyway. Okay, I can't get around here. Wouldn't it be funny if after all that, if after a week of me not being able to play and, like, finally getting everything back together, if I just decided, you know what, I don't even want this graphics card, and I just sent the whole thing back? And then I just ended up losing a week worth of my life, plus an extra $100. And I just sent it back and went back to the old setup. That'd be hilarious. It's never opened before, at least not for us Gestrels. Well, I already explored the mansion there. I don't really need to go back into it. At least I don't think I do. Damn, bro, this means I'm gonna have to re-talk to everyone. A Gestural hero is an absolute battle genius, whose combat prowess is so dominant, they can single-handedly protect the entire village against the foulest of Nevrons. I said this before, but you're just talking about me. I remember having said that. You barely fit inside of your door. The guy next door says he's a philosopher, but I'm the real philosopher. Show me. When the sun rises, the plants bloom. Buy my books. What? Buy your books? That's what you gave me? You gotta fight in their arena to progress here. Gotcha. Welcome to my lovely house. Your house is quite empty. Aren't we all empty once we learn how meaningless our lives are? He's got us there. I am a philosopher. I hope you buy my book someday. You both are terrible. Both you and the guy next door suck. Alright. Hello. I like looking at the ground all day. Alright. Whatever floats your boat. I don't have a boat! You know what? Never mind, dude. Never mind. Good luck. Good luck looking at the ground, bro. Good luck. Everything's looking good, though. Camera's doing fine? Seems to be. Alright, good. Good. I was worried that the camera would start lagging or some other weird shit would happen. I have not tried OBS since having moved everything over. So that's why I'm looking at everything. Everything's looking good. Good. When I was little, I swore I'd enter the arena as soon as I turned 30. My birthday was yesterday, and I'm so nervous I've started pulling all my bristles out. I'm too young to lose my bristles. You've got lovely bristles too, so you must understand my pain. Yo, thanks, bro. You should see my under bristles. Those are truly lovely. Alright. I remember there was like, a little ass gestural on top of like a bridge or something that I wanted to try and get to, but I couldn't figure out how to get up there. Did the under bristles match the top one? Yes, the under carpet matches the drapes. Actually, no, not really. I mean, it depends, right? Like, so, I actually had this conversation with somebody at work the other day. I work with this redhead guy. His name's, Vinny. And there was this girl, and she was like, she thought I was him for a second out of the corner of her eye. So she was about to talk mad shit on me, right? And she was like, oh, I thought you were Vinny. I was gonna say something mean. And I was like, oh, no, don't say anything mean. And she was like, yeah, I'm a, what did she say? I'm a fire crotch hater. And I was like, oh, well, thank God. I only have, the fire's only in the beard for me. The rest of me is brown. So, there we go. Yeah, the under bristles match. What's up? You guys are so slow. I went on many other adventures and I still beat you here. I wish I could fight you. You have no idea how badly I wish I could destroy you. And your bristles. What's up? If you too yearn for glorious battles, then seek out these chromatic nevrons. Hunt them all. Okay, I will. Gotta go get the kiddos. Be back soon, bro. All right, dude. I'll be here, man. Good luck. Be careful. What a weird-looking pictos. What a weird-looking pictos you have there. Is this not grammatically incorrect? A weird pictos? Anyway, could you show it to me for a second? You hand the weird pictos to the Jujubri. You see, I found a similar pictos not too long ago. Let me see if... Haha! I think it's complete now. No need to thank me. New pictos, augmented aim, 50% increased free aim damage. Neat. That's kind of good, I guess. What's up, bro? What's up, man? You, no. No, I don't want to talk to you. Actually, maybe I do. Let me look at your wares. What are you wearing? That sounds dirtier than it is. Like, what are you wearing, Bristle Man? You wanna show me the paintbrush? Alright, let me stop for real though. We got the Demon Am. I don't know what that is. Oh wait, I need to see, what does it scale with? Defense and agility. No, okay, I don't need that at all. What's going on with you? Are you drunk? Shut up! Fucking leave me alone. I'm trying to talk to the people around here. Stop interrupting my conversation. Or so help me. Yeah, we got this little depressed guy here. He's got a big fro, tiny body. Somebody needs to put this one in, like, in some water. Straighten him out a little bit. Okay, so I can't talk to you. Can I talk to you? Drunk guy. Drunky. Nothing to say. All right. Fair enough, fair enough. I already talked to him. We make chroma offerings at the sacred river, part of the rebirth process, because we Gestrels can resurrect at the sacred river. You guys knew that, right? Yeah, sure, dude. I'm all about my Gestral knowledge. What's up? I'll own the bazaar thanks to Professor Champ D. Cuivre Chromatic Legumes. Sure, dude, whatever that means, man. Thank you. Thanks for clearing that shit up. What's up? What are you doing over here? What do you got? What are you looking at? I can't talk to him for some reason. Cat's got his tongue, or brush. Whatever. What's up? Back off my junk, I won't sell you nothing. You back off my junk, bro. My under bristles are for tier 3 subs and up. Business is booming. Well, that's good. That's good. I'm glad you're having a good sale day or whatever. What's up? Hi. Sorry, I'm out of stock. Try you next week. Next week, bro. I've been gone for like a week. You didn't get anything since the last time I was here? Jesus Christ, it's dark in here. My eyes are starting to adjust to the game again. My eyes are coming back into focus here. Please, take a look at our stuff, strong one. Alright. You don't gotta glaze me for it. Nothing. I want nothing of yours, thank you. You wanna talk? No? Hey, Vase, you got anything to say? No? Can't talk to the vase, bro. Okay, where the hell am I? Everything looks the same here. I think that's part of the problem. I'm not trying to be racist, but all these Gestrals look the same to me. The paintbrush people are raging. Business is booming. Got it. Cool. I'm glad your business is doing well. What's going on over here? I love my job. It makes us stronger. That's great, dude. That guy's just laughing about stuff. I swear, there was this cavern with a large body of water. There were tons of blue mushrooms everywhere. All right, dude. I'll try and find your blue mushrooms in case, you know, if I'm ever in a cavern with some water in it. I'll keep my eyes peeled, you know? Don't worry about the next sack of potato. I promise you, I'll make it better. It'll be more fun. All right, good. Good, make it better. That's right, that's the guy who's ripping off Daft Punk. I do remember him now. These are the little kids. There's the Gestral that's on top of the big pole. There's this guy complaining that somebody needs to help his buddy down. And you? What do you say here? Guys, coming to see the Joust games? It's the newest trend in town. Nothing beats a good old fight to the death in the arena, though. Yeah, amen, amen. I love a good fight to the death. I want to get up there, but I don't know how. So I'm running around trying to talk to everybody that I can. Also, there's loot to be had in all these places. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee, which I forgot to put the lid on. Fucking rip, bro. It's gonna be cold. Yuck. It's cold. Not that I mind iced coffee, but I don't like room temperature coffee. The water was better than the coffee. Right, so. That's where the little guy is. Which stands to reason that... Oh, I see the grappling hook. I see the grapple location. Now I just need to get over to the grapple location. Which means that it is right... Damn, bro, did I lose it already? Alright, let's go back. Alright, I'm gonna try and show you. You see this dream catcher looking thing? Hanging from that platform up there? That's how I grapple. So I need to just keep an eye out. It's the red box with the medium size and the two smaller boxes on top. Keeping my eyes peeled. There it is, right? There it is. Which means that the other side is right there. Great. And here's my way up. Let's fucking go. Going up. Hell yeah. Wanna destroy these things if I can. Can I aim at you? No? Guess I'll go fuck myself. How about here? Can I break your chair? No. Apparently I have to be respectful to their furniture. But I made it over. And now, I think I just have to cross this gap, right? Yep. I'm gonna do a little gap crossing. No. Down. Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. Cool. Cool. Nailing it. Can I talk to him from here? Nope, gotta jump. Alright, if I die, I blame Hannibal. I didn't die. Says I'm not coming down. Okay. Thank you. This little potato was just reborn the other day. They're still a little thick-headed. You've earned yourself a trip to the arena, potato. Oh my god, I got a new outfit. Who is that outfit for? It didn't even tell me. Is it Gustav? Wardrobe? I already had the sack of potato for him. There it is. I can put Lune in the sack of potato outfit. Did you see the way she brushed her shoulders off? Go ahead, pimp. Brush your shoulders off. Where is she? Where is she? If you're feeling like a pimp, Lune, go on, brush your shoulders off. Come on. Come on. She doesn't like the song. You know what? Fine. You serenade chat with your own fucking musical number then. Alright, Lune? I'm out here doing the Lord's work. Making me look like an idiot. I'm having a great time. God, it feels good to be back. Okay. Can I climb your ladder? No. No ladders in my future. Yo, Tyr, what do you think, what do you think about me buying more computer parts and upgrading again? Would that be stupid? You think that would be not a smart call? I mean, probably wouldn't, but I'm considering it. Since I had to rebuild my computer so many times, I'm considering buying more parts and rebuilding it again. You remember that episode of SpongeBob where Neptune and SpongeBob had the duel of who could make the best burger? You know? And Neptune tried SpongeBob's burger, and he was like, he ate the whole thing in one bite. And then he was like, it was so good, I think I'd like to try it a second time. And then he verped it back into his hand, completely intact, and then ate it again. Well, that's how I'm feeling about the computer parts situation. I enjoyed it so much that I think I'd like to try it a second time. I enjoyed ruining my computer and spending a week doing absolutely nothing so much that I'm considering buying more computer parts. Are you really asking me that question? I mean, I might be. How did that box just blow up? Just now. I might be, you know, it could happen. I feel like I could win against these guys. If I stand under your balls, will you kill me? If I jump and ram my head into your potato nutsack, will you be mad? No, how about you? Huh. You know, based on the crease, I'm gonna say these are probably female potatoes. Must be. Must have been the secret all along. Anyway, so this is the arena, right? And we'll come back to that. I need to make sure that I talk to every single person in the entire town before I go to the arena. I've already talked to you, right? I believe I did. Gotta find an expeditioner. Yeah, I definitely talked to him already, because this is where I bought the sack of potato skin for, or outfit for Gustav. Love me this job? Well, good. I'm glad you love you that job or whatever. You know, I can think of a job I would love right now. We're just gonna leave it at that. Alrighty. Where do we go? Who haven't I spoke to? Are you guys fighting? We finally got him cornered. He's gonna pay this time. Give me back my gestural hero figurine. You filthy thief, give it back. I didn't do anything. Hope this doesn't escalate for this poor guy. You're giving it back now, or I'll break your kneecaps, yo. I'm not breaking any kneecaps today. Don't worry, I've got a spare kneecap just in case. Sweet, what the hell? Like 4 ways that statement can go. Exactly, dude. That's why I'm leaving it up to your imagination. These little ass brush people are threatening to break this guy's kneecaps. I do not envy you, homie. Good luck. Chad, if I were to get something to eat that I had to pay money for no reason, what would I eat today? Because I could go with my traditional egg sandwich route. Or I could waste money for no reason and treat Star to something nice. Honestly, let's just be real. I probably should treat her to something nice for putting up with me. She deserves the world. That worse idea than just telling me? What, leaving it up to your imagination? I can only imagine the deranged thoughts that come out of the mind of BDT. But, you know, if I don't leave it open to interpretation, how will I ever find out? I didn't want him to be mad, I was only joking. But now it's too late to back down. So I'll stand my ground and pretend to be mad. Alright. What, you want to argue with me too? Everybody wants me to go? Is that it? I don't want you to go. Let's just be real. Alright, bro. I just want to be clear about this, sir. Since you seem to be confused. I don't give a single fuck about you at all. And I say this to my animals all the time, so that's how you know it's true. I'm kidding. But no, for real though, I don't care about you in any way. So I don't care if you stay or go. And for you, don't be stubborn, just apologize if you didn't mean to make him mad, alright? Just be the bigger brush and apologize to this man. Woman. Brush. I can't tell. Also, you need a haircut. As one guy who needs a haircut to another. Get a trim, bro. See a barber. Do you think they have barbers? Like the paintbrush people, the gestrels? They've got a little barber shop here. Is this the thing that I went up before? I'm pretty sure it is. Going up? Fairly certain it is. Yes, it is. Because there's the chair that I couldn't destroy. I'm still mad about it. All I wanted to do was break the chair. But I'm not allowed. Alright. So I've now explored this. Okay, I'm now making actual progress towards having talked to every single person in the entire town. Genuinely am actually making good progress now. We've got a lot of injured right now. The Nevrons attacked not too long ago. I'd rather die than come back to the village injured. Looks beyond boring. Sleeping all day up there. Look, bro, I have been injured for a lot of time in the last couple of years. And I can tell you that A, it is boring. And B, it changes your perspective on life. Makes you rethink a lot of things. When you can't do anything. Holy fuck, you're alive? What's up? You look like the Snorlax of paintbrushes. You look like if I played a flute, you would wake up. You look like you block a river and cause an entire town to go into famine. Alright, he says, even if there's no competition here, because everyone is dumb, I pushed myself through self-discipline. And I saved more than 10,000 of my fellow gestrels, all the while suffering inside like no one else in this world. So don't tell me what I am. Yeah, dude. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You know, you probably wouldn't suffer so many medical problems if you could control your diet. I know, you know, one doctor to another. I'm just saying. This isn't healthy, man. I just want to know, when's the last time you saw the little paintbrush? Been a while, right? You gotta bend down and lift something up to see, what do you call a little paintbrush? I don't even know. I'm not cultured enough to know what, like, a really small paintbrush is, like a number 1. I'm just assuming that they go in sizes. And the sponsor of today's video is D's Clippers. 100% will end up spayed or neutered or your money back. Listen, the official sponsor of the show is always Domino's Pizza. You guys can order Domino's today. Use code DUDE at checkout for 10% off. Thank you, as always, to Domino's for sponsoring today's stream. I love them, and I will never stop loving them. I don't know about you guys, but the pan pizza from Domino's is next fucking level, at least the ones around here. They're so good. Gestrel says, welcome to the most boringest neighborhood in the whole village, the infirmary. I mean, who wants to heal their cuts? Keep your scars like a real Gestrel, to remind you of the beauty of battle. Yo, fuck yes, dude. This is such a message I can get behind. Keep your scars. They remind you that the past is real. Pretty sure there's a song about that. A bit too gloomy for me, thanks. Don't be a bitch, Gustav. Tired of your whiny ass. Hello. Yo, are we hitting the hookah back here? What the fuck is up, dude? Oh, we got a dead guy. I must have found a part, like a journal here. I'm pretty sure this is where I found the journal from earlier. But watching this thing linger, like, emanate smoke like this is really, really making me want to do things that will get me demonetized. And also kill me because of my horrendous lung problems. Hello. That made a funky sound. Like I should be able to destroy this. It doesn't do that anywhere else. Like if I hit this wall here, you know? Why does it do this? You hear the bass when I hit this thing? You see the big, like, orange particle effect? Look, when I hit this, right, it's just got a smoky little particle effect. When I hit this one, it has a bass drum hit and a large orange circle. Red circle, I guess. The fuck is that? Inquiring minds want to know. As I make my way over here, this is another group of people that I haven't spoken to. What's up? We're training. Training. We stay focused. To match up with the best. We do it for Golgra. You got yourself a yes man here. Why don't you stop riding coattails and make yourself your own paintbrush? And also, stop flexing like that. You don't have any muscles. It looks weird. This guy looks like he should be flexing. You guys look like the Godskin duo. If one of them were really buff, instead of like really not buff. We're just gonna call it that. For niceness sake. Hello, everyone. What's poppin'? Brand new whip just hopped in. Hey, Dominique. Giant feet gang here. Giant feet. Yo, you know what they say about giant feet? Giant brush, baby. Let's go. We're fans of Bertrand Big Hands Patate. Yeah, dude. You know what they say about giant hands. Don't call me Patate, Dominique. Wait, don't call me Patate. Dominique has bigger feet than that brush's hands. Why are they speaking in all caps? What do you mean? Bertrand's hands are so big, he could grab the paintress and power bomb her from the stratosphere? Jesus Christ. I'm Julian Tiny Head fan. I'm a Julian Tiny Head fan. That's cool. I don't know who the fuck any of these people are, but I appreciate it. I got options. That's right. You got options. I could pass that brush like Stockton. Or whatever, you know? That's tying it all together, chat. That's how you tie the whole spiel together in one little bow. Put a little bow on it. I want to talk to you, but I'm afraid that it will start something. Make way for the next gestural hero. I'm right here, bitch. Yes. Yes. You're a twig on my path to gestural heroing. Get out of my sight. I would destroy you and all your friends. I could kill your whole village at the same time. What's up? You're a, colorful chap. I came to see Matthew the Colossus. I hope he's coming. Though rumor is, he's a mere bristle of his former self. Yo, that is... God, it's so good, bro. I love their little paintbrush references. It's adorable. It's super endearing. Alright, I went that way. I talked to all these twats, right? Excuse me, twats? Twats? I'd like to have a conversation. You'd like to twat it up with me. It sounds like we're using Elon Musk's social media platform. We're over there on Twatter. I think he put the paint on the wrong end of the paintbrush. That sounds dirtier than I think you meant it to. And because of that, I'm giving you a gentleman's nod. Well done.
Oh, man.
Hey, humans. Why don't you behave like one of those guys? I like to watch because I'm obsessed inside. Rotten to the core. I also am rotten to the core, but I hide it well. Alright. I'm crying. That's it. I'm glad you're enjoying this, Tier. I am also having a really good time. I fucking missed you, man. It has been a very boring week. You know that gif of the guy standing around like this? Hang on. You know what I'm talking about? That was me all week, ever since last Friday night. Last Friday night, I can fry my motherboard. Yeah, I'm not gonna sing the whole song. I could come up with something. But yeah, that was me for the last, like, 6 days. Literally just fucking standing there, just waiting for life to come back to me, you know? Not being it, like, I have a PS5 too. And at any point, I could have booted up the PS5 and played video games. But you know what I didn't do? That. I was too busy moping and sulking. So, you know how it goes, dude. You know? It's tough out there. My G.
Oh, man.
Test your might. What? Rules are simple. You get one hit. If you deal 9,999 damage, you win a prize. But remember, once you hit me, the battle's over, so make it count. Alright, hit me. You got it. I miss us and our bumfullery. Hit him as hard as I can. I honestly don't know how to do... I don't know how to do 9,999 damage at once. What do I have here that I can hit him with? Can I pass? I can pass. This is such funky music, dude. This music is so good. Why is it so good? It's so catchy. What the fuck? Dude. I'm gonna play this music while I'm brushing my teeth later. Just gonna be in the bathroom like... Yeah, wait. Don't clip that. Wait a minute. I was brushing my teeth. Wait a minute. Stop. No. That was me brushing teeth. Fuck. No. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean for that to go the way that it went. Okay, anyway. Said, wow, honey. Listen. Alright? Someone has to do it. I'm skipping my turn. What happens if I skip my turn? I didn't know it was gonna go this way. How do I fucking skip a turn? No, I don't want to do that. Yo, can I miss if I... No, that didn't work either. It says skip turn right here. There we go. I can just click it. Okay. All right, sweet. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to... No. I'm gonna apply powerful. There's no way I'm gonna be able to hit for 9,999 damage. It's just not, it's not possible at this current juncture. Wow. I am so good at this, bro. Shit, bro, I don't know what to do. Why did I choose this? Can I just keep leaving? Like, can I just keep skipping my turn over and over again? Until we make it to the point where he has... You must go further beyond. Mike, I'm so glad you weren't here a minute ago. You don't want to know what happened, trust me.
I'm ready.
I'm just gonna keep skipping my turn over and over until I make it to Gustav having 10 action points. I don't think I can.
Let us stain them.
But we're gonna try. This guy's really mad. He is not enjoying this. I'm just trying to build up action points. I'm supposed to hit this guy for 9,999 damage. The only issue with that is that I only have one turn to hit him. So I'm trying to make it count and use my hardest hitting move. Also, I don't know what gestrals are weak against.
A storm is coming.
Yep. But I'm at 8 now.
Begins.
Or should I, like...
A storm is coming.
Should I try and mark him?
Dance begins.
Look at your Discord. I did you wrong with that clip. Why did you do this to me, bro? Alright, I have to pull up the Discord right now. Why would you do this to me? God damn it, Tier. Alright, it's up. It's installing Discord updates. Hang on. It's starting. We're gonna swing over, can I just pull up Discord? I feel like I should just be able to pull up Discord. Where are we? Right here. That is not it. Is it this one? I'm gonna have to delete this shit, aren't I? It's gonna be, yep, it's gonna be right here. Scrolling all the way down. What is he doing? Don't you even, bro. Hang on. We all have to see this because this shit's gonna be funny. Alright, window capture? There you are. Add existing. No, that didn't work. What? It is already there. Oh, fancy that shit, huh? Alright, let's do one of these. Just gonna put that right there real quick. And, yep, so here we go. Here we go. No, wait, don't clip that. Wait a minute, You didn't even let me say I was brushing my teeth. Bag of dicks, bro. Jesus Christ. No. Hang on, let's make it bigger. Let's watch it. Let's watch it here. I just want to make sure that it actually full screens it. I'm waiting to see. It did. But now it looks stretched. You can't actually see it here. A no context clip. You are too kind, man. You are... you are too kind. God damn it. Let's do this. Do this. If I do that, and then I make it full screen, what's it look like then? I'm looking over at all the monitors to make sure that it comes across the same way, no matter where we are. No, that doesn't do it either, huh? All right, well, there we go. That's it. All right, I gotta just respond to this. One more time. No, wait, don't clip that. Wait a minute, I was... No, wait, don't clip that. Wait a minute, I was... Alright, dude, that was pretty goddamn fantastic. You're gonna clip the clip? Please don't clip the clip. Click on the link and show that. Alright, let me click the link. Why am I allowing this? Why am I perpetuating this nonsense? Alright, hang on. We got this right here. Let's do this. And then, I can... 1 second. I can do... Fuck, bro, which one is it? This? Yep, that's the one. Let me move my stupid face. Alright, that doesn't work here. Let me just, I'll just make it smaller. That's fine. That's good enough. Ready? Steady. No, wait. Don't clip that. Wait a minute. No, wait. Don't clip that. Wait a minute. It's Moonception in here, bro. Jesus Christ. Alright, that is, genuinely the most horrifying clip that I've ever had made of me, in any live stream that I've ever had there. Wow, that is unfortunate, huh? Let me just make sure that nothing happened right there. Oof. Alright, let's, Yep. So anyway. Dude. It's really fun music. What do you want from me? Alright? What do you want? Alright, I'm doing my best. It's gonna be your new profile pic and everything. Don't you even, dude. Don't you even start. Jesus Christ. That's hilarious, though. Genuinely is very funny. I feel like I need to cut that part out of the whole show. What's the timestamp? Where are we? 1 hour and 15 minutes. All right, I'm cutting the whole thing out. You know, as a matter of fact, I'm kidding. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if I really just ended the whole show? So anyway. So anywho. No, I'm not going to end the show for that. But I will say that I'm incredibly embarrassed. So there we go. So I can't make her go into virtuoso stance any other way. Unfortunately. So we're just gonna skip the turn then. Go back to Gustav. He should be at 10 action points.
Our chance.
Right? 10?
Time to hit big.
Should be at 10 after this. This is peak comedy. I'm glad that you liked it.
The elements dance.
Because I am incredibly embarrassed. But also having a pretty good time. Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't actually increase my overcharge meter. So I have all these action points, but that's not actually the overcharge to be able to do the move. So that's great, huh? Oh well. At the very least, I can apply Powerful to everybody. Yes, let's do it. Boom, got the Powerful effect on. And then I can go here and hit her with get her to do the Fleury Fury. It's not gonna be enough damage. Not even close. I think you liked it. I did. Yeah, I did like it. It was very funny. Alright, I'll come back to this guy. I don't think I can hit for 9,999 straight off the jump. At least not yet. Not at this juncture. We'll come back, we'll fight him another time. I'm sure that a time will come that I will be able to kick his teeth in with a single hit like that. But not yet. What's good here? I got this save point. Not yet, bro, but you will. Oh, I will. I will kick him in the paintbrush or whatever. Eventually. Eventually. All right. Hello? Oh, yeah, that's right. I didn't want to talk to that guy. What's good? Registration for the tournament hasn't started yet. Come back later. Okay. Sure, man. I mean, I wasn't planning to register anyway, but that's cool. All right, so the guy in front of the arena door is the only one that's left that I haven't spoken to. What happens if I do speak to you? The tournament's starting soon. Please wait. That's it? That's all you got for me? All right. Gotta go talk to the boss lady. Yep. Yes, sir. I certainly will. I just wanted to make sure that I talked to everybody in the whole town first. Just to be sure that in case I accidentally lose out on some loot that I could have gotten by not talking to her right away. A lot of times in games, if you beeline the story, you will miss out on opportunities that are not there afterwards. I'm talking with my hands as though you guys can see me talking with my hands. Like this, you know, I'm with the Italian, you know, but it's not quite coming through because you guys can't see underneath the camera. Which is great because I'm not wearing pants. You guys know that I am. You saw me earlier. I stood up and pretended to be the waiting mean. More hand movement, bad idea? Oh god, you're right. I didn't consider it, fuck. They will never understand one day this place will be full of casinos and everyone will listen to jazz. I doubt it. I am extremely skeptical of your predictions there, sir. Pasta, ravioli, rigatoni, that's right. Marinade, you know, stromboli. Did I go in here yet? That's right, yeah, that's right. I remember I got loot from that guy for saying that I didn't know whatever it was. I don't even remember the question. I remember it was funny, though. It's crazy how things look so weird, and then after like an hour or so of playing, your eyes adjust. We need Moon on a horror game after this playthrough, like Repo. Yo, I have some horror games that I haven't played yet, actually, if you guys want me to play a horror game for real, for real. I do have to play Elden Ring Night Rain after this, but after that, I have, let me just open up my Steam library real quick, just to see what I haven't played here. I've not seen Repo. What the fuck? What is a Repo? Let me see if I can find it here on the Steam store quickly. Let me just have a little gander. Repo? 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 No, it doesn't want to recommend it to me. Repo, $10. $10 is pretty good. It's a stupid Lethal Company-like game. It looks like... What was that movie with the vegetables? Like that adult movie, but it was like vegetables? You know what I'm talking about? An online co-op horror game with up to 6 players. Locate valuable, fully physics-based objects and handle them with care as you retrieve and extract to satisfy your creator's desires. Yikes. Alright, well that could be fun. It looks kind of cool, I will say that. Looks pretty neat. Not mad about that one. Have you seen the I love meme? I have not. You play as little robots that you have to collect shit while avoiding the monsters. Okay. Well, that's cute. It's in early access. $10. Can't beat $10, you know, that's pretty decent. Not a bad one. In terms of games that I haven't played, horror games, I bought the Resident Evil 4 remake, and I have not played that yet. I actually am really looking forward to playing the Resident Evil 4 remake. We have... What was the other one? It was... God damn it. Oh, Dying Light. Dying Light 2. I wanted to play that as well. I never played Dying Light 2. I still have to play through Baldur's Gate. Still have to play through Liza P. I need to do Sekiro, which I've never played that either. I have all these games in my Steam library. I bought them and haven't played them. Oh, the Dead Space 2 remake. No, excuse me, the Dead Space 2013 remake. 2023 remake. Anyway, I bought that. I'm excited to play that as well. I just watched another streamer do Resident Evil 4 remake with a randomizer, and oh god, what a hilarious watch that was. Hell yeah. Liza PP. Yo, Liza P, I heard, was one of the best Souls-like games that's ever been put out, so I am excited to play that. There was another one that came out recently that I heard was pretty good as well. I know Lords of the Fallen just got a remake too, so I'm excited to give that a try. Some good stuff. The Remnant 2 DLCs, I haven't played those. I'm gearing up to play Doom the Dark Ages. I actually got Doom the Dark Ages for free. So, potentially I should check that out, huh? Hanny says, everything going okay, buddy, in Discord. That was 2 days ago. Hanny, I'm sorry, I could not get into Discord while my computer's motherboard was dead. It used to be on my phone, and it's not anymore, and it wouldn't let me recover my account. It was pissing me off, and I eventually just gave up because I was sad about it. Let's see, you DM'd me, or you will DM me. I'm gonna assume you mean that you will DM me the thing there. What is this? Just, yeah, okay, somebody sent me a message on Discord and I don't recognize their name. And the, it's gotta be, okay, I think I know who it is. Alright, cool. You did DM me. On Discord? Or on, like, Twitch? Or on YouTube? Or on Tinder? Where did you DM me? I'm just kidding. I'm not on Tinder, obviously. That'd be weird, right? I don't see it. I don't see it here, Tier. Discord. Yeah, I don't have a Discord message from you. Got one from Hannibal. The most recent Discord message I have was from May 6th from Hannibal. Message requests. Here it is. Accepts DM. Yes. From my homie? Yes, of course. And I'll accept your friend request, too. I don't know why I didn't accept that before. Alright, let's see here. We got the, I can pull this up real fast while we look at the thing, whatever you just sent.
I don't know where to...
What the hell are you doing?
With my symptoms of sorrow and dread, it all said it.
Am I gonna get a DMCA claim for this?
Again and again. I love.
What the fuck is this?
I love.
Wow. Well, I feel enriched by having that added to my life. Thank you. Thank you for sending that to me. I now, at least I will understand the reference now when you guys say it. Average repo gameplay, I assumed. I had a feeling. That's the repo meme? That guy became famous off of that, huh? I hope I don't get a DMCA claim for that. I'm gonna take all of my no money that I'm making on these shows. Hello. You got some ugly fucking feet, dude. Ugly, ugly toes, brother. Brother? Yeah. Yeah. I already talked to you. Put some shoes on, for the love of God. Disgusting. I think that's everyone. I think that's the whole village. That's our turn back spot where we went to the mansion. This is random gestural hero guy. I don't see any other thing. That's big dude philosopher. That's other shitty philosopher. Why do I hear something in here? It's gone now. Maybe it was just ambient sound. Hello! See, this is why you look around, dude. This is why I go hard in the paint. No pun intended. For in the paint village. Looking around for stuff. I'm so tall now, guess I'll die soon. You seem excited. Can't wait to become a tree. So I guess those were really dead gestrels back there. If I'm lucky, I'll become a weapon for a sack of potato. Seems like a great honor. Yeah, dude, I mean, I have not seen somebody so excited about dying in a while. Repo gets so funny at some point, you just stop worrying about the monsters and just fuck around. Yep, that does happen. That happens in all horror games at a certain point. I bet he's thinking about the ground. Alright. Sure, man. He's thinking about the ground, yeah. It was good. I can't fight bald, although Mansaw was bald and he's the greatest champion of all time. That gives me an idea. What's your idea? I gotta know. Are you about to pull out all your bristles? Your upper bristles? Don't want to get involved with the lower bristle area, you know? Alright, that is the bazaar. How bizarre. That's a music reference. Okay. What do you got here? What's goody? I speak to you? You'll see me in the arena? You better call some friends. Make yourselves at home. If you're nice, you might get to enjoy an invigorating fight or two. Or 50. Unless you try to cause problems, then we'll beat you up. Which will be fun for me, but not you. You could certainly try, sir. You could certainly try. Alright. Gotta train hard and get back to my old physique. Then I can go fight. Your old physique? You see, in my past life, I was all muscle. But now I'm only 15 and a half hours old. And I have to build myself up all over again so I can prove myself in the arena. 15 and a half hours old is such an adorable thought, you know? What a cutie pie. This is where I came in at. Nothing up my sleeve. Nothing behind my vase. This is where I originally camped. We got the chief house, which they said was a chef earlier in the game, but are now retconning to be a chief. I better not have to hail to them. Is that everyone? It's gotta be, right? I've run around enough at this point. Yep, I saw you. Just doing a final once-over. I'm now looking specifically up to see if there's anything vertically that I may have missed. Any spaces to get up high, any grapple points, you know, anything up in the sky that looks like loot. There's that grapple point, but I've already been up there. That's the mansion. I am about ready to go talk to Chief Keef. Running around, there were too many NPCs in this village, I will say that. If, like, there is one, bit of advice, you know, criticism that I could give the game, it's that, to go around and talk to everyone, there were just too many people in this village. It made it kind of a little bit, maybe a little bit boring to run around without any combat for the last at least 2 hours worth of me playing this game. Just trying to converse with all of these paintbrush folk. This is the casino. Yeah, okay. I'm going to the chief's house. Forget about it. We're done. We're done. I'm done talking to people. I'm giving the middle finger to all the brushes. Hey, feet guy. Fuck you. Alright, we're out of here. Ask Golgra. The chief of the Jestrels was goody. You may come in. Thanks for your permission. I want you to know that I was coming in whether you said yes or not. Alright. This bitch has paintbrushes doing push-ups for her. Getting ready for later tonight, I guess, huh? You know? They're about to paint her white, if you know what I'm saying. You guys, don't want to talk? None of you? At all? Alright, fair enough. Chef Beef. That's right. Madam Beef. Good day. So you're the warriors who demolished our ultimate sack of potato. That's right.
It wasn't that strong.
It really wasn't. Well, you earned my respect. What can I do for you? You could shut up. Are you the chef? I am indeed the chef of our village. The name's Golgra.
So many questions I'd love to ask.
We need to get to the paintress. Noko said you could help us cross the sea.
Humans, still so obsessed with the paintress.
Others have passed through here.
It's because we can't bring ourselves back to life, bitch. Don't be condescending to us. A few of your expeditions every few years. Hard to keep track. Do you not have your own boat? How did you get here in the first place? We sailed here on your mother. What the fuck do you think? Yes, we had a boat.
A white-haired man destroyed it.
And you survived? My respect.
You know him?
He attacked the village once. Some of us survived, somehow. You have no boat. In that case, your best bet is Esqui. If you ask nicely, maybe Esqui can take you across the water.
So Esquier exists?
Esquier, there we go. Of course. Esquier lives not far from here. But only the greatest warriors are allowed through. You need a password. Esquier is very friendly, but could also accidentally eat you. Like in a sexy way, or? Esquier doesn't know its own strength sometimes. It would be irresponsible to let weaklings visit.
We already defeated your ultimate sack of patat.
Sack of patat? Based on the E at the end, that's not how you pronounce that, Mael. Not good enough? You'll have to enter our legendary tournament to get the password. This is the Gestral way. You'll be fighting our legendary warriors. They are old, so it should be easy. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Now I'm excited. Let's see what you can do. Oh, and you'll also fight the stranger. That'll be fun. The stranger? What, are you guys gonna sit on your hand? Until it goes numb? What the fuck is the stranger?
The stranger?
Enough talk. Go fight now. Do you want to go to the arena directly, or do you want to beat up a few of the Gestrals around here first? We'll look around first. Very well. The arena is on the other side of the village when you're ready. Thanks, bitch. I appreciate it. You got more to say? Go to the arena and show me your strength, expeditioners. Sure. Can I beat you up? Can I beat you up? No? Nobody? Nobody? Have fun painting her white. Alright, I guess we're going to the arena now, huh? Guess I don't really have much of a choice. I sure hope I'm going the right way. You want to wake up yet so I can get the loot behind you? No? Fine. I am going the right way. Let's go. Alright, here we go. Let's do it. We're gonna save right here. We're gonna... It already saved, so I don't have to rest. I'm already at full health. I've got all my elixirs. Good to go. What's goody? You want to register for the tournament? You're talking to the right Gestral. So far, we've got sign-ups from 3 of our legendary champions, and a mysterious new warrior. Did I mention the prize is a powerful weapon? So how about it? Count us in. I appreciate the enthusiasm. Unfortunately, in the arena, it's one-on-one fights only. Excuse me. No worries, though. I'll sign you up as a team. Just decide before each fight who gets the honor of getting beat up. Got it. All right, you're all signed up. Your opponent is one of our legendary champions, Bertrand Big Hands. Who's gonna go fight? That would be, Lune. Lune is gonna go fight. Lune it is. I hope you're ready. Bitch, I am ready. I have never been more ready, probably.
I'm ready.
I forgot how to dodge.
Chroma is flowing.
All right, we're good. You have no weak spot. So I'm gonna generate an ice stain and see if you are weak against ice. Negative. Dodged you. But now that I have an ice stain, I can make my immolate deal more damage. Next turn, since I don't have any other thing that I can do, I'm gonna basic attack you. Boom, bitch. Now it's my turn again. All right. All right, immolate him. Oh yeah, he didn't like that.
I'll do it.
Sure. I didn't even press dodge. I'll be real, I did not even press it. Dodged you. And again. Alright, let's go ahead and hit him with the Thunderfall.
Lightning. Strike.
Boom, baby. You know what I think about your paintbrush? I think he's a bitch. Polished Chroma Catalyst, neat. Next time won't be so easy, I'm sure. You better hope. Next, your opponent is one of our legendary champions, Dominique Giant Feet. Who's gonna fight? I guess I'll have Gustav fight Giant Feet. I heard you got some big ass feet. I missed. You are a lot slower than I thought you would be, Mr. Feet. I have no ability to set you on fire, and that is unfortunate. Oh, you know what? I do actually. I just have to get you burning, and there it is. Nice. Now, I don't have enough action points to be able to use my heal here, so we're just gonna use the basic attack. Ouch. But that's kind of fine. It's actually, it should be all right. Use my heal move against you. Get myself back up to full health here. I pressed Q. I don't know why it didn't dodge. Oh, you've got, you're dead, dude. You died. What was even that? This is the easiest tournament ever. Next time won't be so easy. You said that last time. Matthew the Colossus is my next fight. Let's go, Matthew. I'll fight you with Gustav. Ouch. Good hit. Can I set you on fire? Negative. 2 all day. No. 3. Negative. 4. Nothing. Basic attack it is. Dodged you. This guy's getting fucked up. Ouch. I say as I proceed to get fucked up. Since you're marked. I forgot that his basic attacks heal. I never actually needed to use the other attacks at all. So that's kind of good, huh? Can I burn you? Yeah, there we go. Burned and marked? Oh, you are so dead. See you later, asshole. You'll be fighting against the mysterious new warrior. Who's gonna fight? Gustav's gonna fight. Good luck to you. Or whoever the mysterious new warrior is. The one who single-handedly destroyed a Sakapatat to earn her spot in the Hall of Legends, the Stranger. Oh shit, this is an actual person. Wow.
Wait, that's...
CL?
CL? I know this bitch.
What? How? You guys? You're alive!
Yeah, we're alive, bitch. You wanna
I
fight?
thought I was the only one left.
Nah, we're here.
I knew you were resourceful. How did you get here?
If you don't want to fight, we'll come down and fight
I was
ourselves.
expecting a bit of a show.
Bit of a show. Oh, we shall. She's got a double-sided scythe. That didn't quite work out the way you hoped. Alright, I got 5 action points. And you are marked, so let's just go ahead and hit you with the basic attack. Uses Rush. Uses Marking Card. Rush is a buff that increases the speed of the character by 33%. Neat. That means she gets to go more times than I do. Ouch. Alright, I missed, but that's okay. There's the burn. I literally just used all ranged attacks against you. You lose already, bitch. What was even that? God, you suck. You are actually terrible. The Gestrals offer the champion a special weapon. I'm afraid of what is about to happen. What do you mean by special weapon?
Well, that wasn't so bad.
It really wasn't.
Yeah, it really just felt like beating old people.
So it wasn't so bad.
Am I one of those old people?
Yes.
One day, I hope. Hey, how'd you end up here?
Oh,
Tell
after
us.
the beach, I ended up in an odd yellow forest. Not too far from here.
Odd yellow.
To dodge a few Nevrons, but luckily I met a Gestral who guided me here.
Cool.
What about you?
You know.
Well, I woke up next to a waterfall and...
We can talk later. Let's get back to Golga.
Okay, way to cock-block my conversation.
No
Bitch.
time to lose.
Lune's got some nerve, dude, I'm telling you. Yo, Golgra. Weapon upgrade. The Sakaram from level 4 to level 5. Do I wish to play Sael's tutorial? Only accessible at this time. Yes, I do. What is your tutorial? Ouch. No charge. All right. Sael's Foretell. Sael can apply and consume Foretell on enemies. 10 max per enemy. Skills that apply Foretell generate sun charges. Skills that consume Foretell generate moon charges. Oh, this is cool. Okay. Sael's starting skills are Focused Foretell and Twilight Slash. Focused Foretell applies 5 Foretell and generates 1 sun charge. Start by using Focused Foretell to apply Foretell and gain 1 sun charge. Okay. Medium physical damage, 1 hit. If no Foretell are applied, it applies 5. Sure. Again, I pressed dodge and it didn't do anything. Using Focus Foretell has given 1 sun charge and applied 5 Foretell to the target. Sun charge, gain 1 action point per Foretell consumed, and moon charge, gain 1 action point per Foretell applied. Okay. +1 AP per foretell consumed. Okay. So now I go into skills. Twilight Slash consumes all foretell on the target to increase its damage. It also generates 1 moon charge. Focus foretell applies 5 to the target. Since Sayel already has 1 sun charge, casting Twilight Slash will give her back 5 action points. Use Twilight Slash to consume foretell, gain 5 action points, and generate 1 moon charge. Alright, sure, dude.
I saw your future. Try me.
Ouch. He's so slow.
Not today.
Ouch. Are these like tarot cards? Does this bitch have tarot cards? At the start of her turn, if Sayel has both a moon and a sun charge, she consumes them to enter Twilight for 2 turns. During Twilight, she applies double foretell. The maximum amount of foretell per enemy increases from 10 to 20. Damage is increased depending on the number of sun and moon charges consumed. Try to make the best use of Twilight to maximize foretell application and damage. That means I should use another focus foretell, right? Plus 50% damage. Yeah, okay. Cool.
Here's your card. Try me.
Again, I pressed it. I was too quick. Alright, now it has 10. And I should not consume Twilight Slash. I should not use Twilight Slash yet. I want to apply more foretell for as long as possible. Get him up to 14 there. There we go. Okay, now I have no charge. And I need to apply this to get a sun charge. There we go. Getting better at the dodge. Against this super slow guy. Good. We good, baby. Now I can use Twilight Slash to consume the charges.
Not today.
Nice.
Full deck.
Bang, now I'm in Twilight form again. Twilight stance, whatever. And it's dead. The delay on attacks gets so much worse later on. Uh-oh. Well, that sucks. Well, that's butt cheeks, dude. Hey. Why am I talking to you as her? You return as champions. Well done, well done. Okay, then, you ready? The password is it boobs? Is the password boobs? If I were to make a password, that's what I would have made it.
Get out of my way!
Get out of my way.
The password is get out of my way.
Very gestural-ish.
Honestly, it is. SK's, SQE's, I forget how it was pronounced already, is east of the village. Saniso guards that path. Shout the password as loud as you can, and Saniso will let you through.
As loud as we can. Got it.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you, ma'am. Try not to die too soon.
Gestural positivity is so heartwarming.
Yeah, they really make you feel good. One more thing, we've opened the back door for you. Ho ho, don't threaten me with a good time. It'll be easier to come back and visit us, yo.
Thanks,
Well,
Chef.
alright then. Provoke Golgra to a duel. Can I really duel Golgra? I'm gonna leave first, and I need to check her health. Is she full health? She is. But she has no... Yeah, I do want to duel her. But I'm going to first go spend her points. There should be a flag right here. Should be right over here. I'm gonna spend her attribute points first, because she only has 300 health. She's basically a level 1. Upgrade attributes on the old bitcharoo. She has 45 points available. Probably a good call that I came over here, huh? Yeah, so I'm gonna do to you what I did. You know what? Why am I doing it that way? There you go. Perfect. Boom. Alright, that feels a lot better. I like that a lot more. Oh yeah, she probably has a bunch of skills to learn as well, huh? Can't wait to look through this giant as fuck list of skills. Yeah, 14 points. Holy shit. Alright. Phantom Blade. Deals high single target dark damage. One hit. Consumes all foretell to deal additional damage. Can break stances. Cool. Deals low single target dark damage. One hit. Consumes all foretell to deal additional damage. That means that this one's probably crazy, right? I don't want to read this right now, dude. I'm not reading this right now. It's too much shit. It's too much. I'm gonna go beat her with my 2 skills. Or not. Either way, it's saved, so. Hello again. A duel? Do you have a death wish? I mean, I kind of do. I kind of do. You're gonna fight Gustav? Yeah, you're gonna fight Gustav instead. This will be fun, but easy. We gon' see. Okay, so I can't get hit at all, is what you're saying. No big deal. As one would expect. But now we go again. We go again, bitch. I can't get hit at all. Let me learn your patterns a little bit. Okay, it's a 4-hit combo. Alright, here we go. Just give me a chance. Let me cook, chat. Let me cook. Here we go. This is the rest of the stream. You know it. Damn. A single hit is gonna be hard to avoid the entire time, but we're gonna figure it out. So let me cook. We'll get her. Damn it. I gotta pay attention to what she actually does. Unfortunately, her body looks weird when she's doing stuff, so it's hard to tell when she's attacking and when she's not. It's not as easy as some of the other characters to see. I feel like there's a small amount of input lag that wasn't here before I did the upgrade to my PC. That just means I have to get used to pressing the button early. Damn it. Dodged a little too soon that time. It's all fun and games. Until I lock in. Oh, bro, I just realized she has like 10 turns in a row. I didn't know she had all those turns. Oh, that's gonna be annoying as shit. I'm gonna have to dodge her like 50 times for every one time that I get to go. Nope, dodge too early. That's that delay again. Yeah. Look at how many turns she has on the left side. Did you see them all? She's got so many. She's got like 8 turns before I go once. You are a formidable opponent. But so am I. I say as I get one hit. You'd think I would learn my lesson, you know? And stop. But eventually, I will get practiced. No need to worry about healing. One. So that's a 4 combo. Man, you guys are gonna get really tired of watching this. Yep. You'd be taking too long. Let me go again. Man. I wish I knew how much damage I dealt to her. The fact that she deals 1500 damage plus in a single hit is crazy. Increasing my health all those times did absolutely nothing to prepare me for this moment. Man, it's bad. All right. And she has like 4 hit combos each time too. All right, let's see. This is an impressive combo. That's the kicks. Just wait, dude. You just wait. You wait till I get the hang of it. Next year. Okay. So that one is... The impressive combo is... Pause dodge, fast dodge, pause dodge. That doesn't mean I'll be able to execute it perfectly each time, but that's one of them. And attack swiftly is like a pause dodge after that. I'm already 5 minutes in and I've lost like 30 times already. Nima Kuba. That's right. So a fast combo is a 3-hit with an immediate dodge, and then a pause dodge. Look what you made me do, Hanny. Look what you coaxed me into. God, I hate that. I fucking hate the pause. I hate the little pause right before attacks start. Just attack like a normal person. I know you're not going to, but for the love of God. I did it again. Swiftly, I have to wait for the pause after the first thing. She looks like she's gonna attack, and then she does the uppercut kick. I don't know what that's called. 3. Fast combo is just a standard 1, 2, 3 dodge.
Nima Kuba. Zamza. Surimoto priva. Me respecto. Ok, hanno vivo cosa. Willa favorito este. Nima Kuba.
Man,
Zamza.
if I didn't get one hit, it'd be a lot easier to learn the attack pattern.
Hanno vivo cosa. Willa favorito este.
All right. I'm gonna get this bitch. At some point. Every time I lose, I just become more and more determined. Again, I'm pressing it at the right moment for what would be an Elden Ring dodge. And I need to press it a little bit earlier. But that becomes difficult when they pause, because I don't know when to do it earlier than you're supposed to dodge. Come on, then. You guys embarrassed for me yet? We've only just begun.
Me respecto. Ok, hanno vivo cosa. Willa favorito este. Nima Kuba. Zam. Surimoto priva. Me respecto. Ok, hanno vivo cosa. Willa favorito este.
Nailing it. Fucking nailing it, bro.
Surimoto priva. Me respecto. Ok, hanno vivo cosa. Willa favorito este. Nima Kuba. Rico es que Zamza. Surimoto priva. Me respecto. Ok, hanno vivo cosa.
Okay. All right. All right, come on. One. Damn it. All right, you got me with the third one there. All right. That was 6 successful dodges in a row.
Nima Kuba.
That's the most I've had so far.
Surimoto priva. Me respecto. Ok, hanno vivo cosa. Willa favorito.
You gotta train with people that are stronger than you. Alright, that was the moment where I needed to dodge there. 1, 2, 3. Very rhythmic for that combo. I gotta pay attention to what the words say each time.
Me respecto. Ok, hanno vivo cosa. Willa favorito este.
Attack swiftly. See, when it says swiftly, you would expect it to come swiftly, but it's actually not swift at all. It's one of the slower attack patterns.
Surimoto priva. Me respecto.
Okay. Alright, alright.
Hanno vivo cosa.
Come on then,
Willa
bitch.
favorito este.
So it's when she goes up that you have to press it. Right before she's about to jump off the ground.
Nima Kuba. Zamza. Surimoto priva. Me respecto. Ok, hanno vivo cosa. Willa favorito este.
Okay. Got me. Got me. Fair enough. Fair enough. That was 6 in a row, though. 6 dodges in a row. Don't forget, every time I dodge, I gain an action point, too. So that's, like, kind of a good thing. At least on Gustav, I do. So I should have a fuckload of action points when I do actually get a turn finally. One, two, three. It doesn't want you to do this. Two. Damn it. I took the hit there at the end. That was the most I've dodged thus far. I got through 2 of her turns. One turn. Bullshit, Junior. I pressed dodge on that. Okay. Okay, that's 9. Ten. Impressive is the 4-hit combo, with the slight pause at the beginning. That was progress, though. That was progress. Damn it. Come on. Got it. Got it. Got it. Damn it. Oh, I missed it right at the end. Fuck. Watch when I finally get to a turn and I do like 2 damage to her. That's gonna be so bad. Ouch. And that is fair. That is fair, dude. Alright, come on. Again. Damn it. I'm gonna have to do this for like 3 hours tomorrow. You guys know that, right? I'm gonna have to spend 3 hours fighting this one bitch. We got attack swiftly. I dodged too early there. Just gotta pay attention to what she's doing. Learn the choreography. I didn't pause long enough. This is no harder than Promise Consort, Radon, or Melania. Honestly. I mean, you do get one hit, so it makes it more time consuming, but that doesn't make it any harder necessarily. I have spent too much time doing this already, huh? I should just leave, huh? Hanny, did you stay and fight this person? I'm gonna assume that no. Swiftly is the kick. Having fun yet? Oh, I'm having fun, all right. You didn't stay? Yeah, dude, I didn't think so. I'm having fun, all right, dude. It's only been 18 minutes of me fighting her and getting one hit. I think this fight is bait. I think so, too. I think 1000% this fight is bait. A 1000%.
Nima Kuba. Request. Zams. Surimoto Priva. Meres. Okay. Sano vivo boda. Wila poterito este.
Okay. Bullshit. You got it? Yeah, we'll see, dude. We'll see. I mean, I'm certainly gonna keep trying. I'm very determined. I've never made it to my own turn yet. Because she has so many turns. I could reduce the number of turns that she has. Hang on. By playing a different character. I did it again. Fuck. The Swiftly combo gets me again. So, once I get her attack pattern down, I can make it easier for myself. It's my first turn, baby. It's my first turn. Let's fucking go. Okay, can I mark you? Burn. Nice. How much? 4. Marked. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Overcharge. Hit her.
For those who come after.
5,000 damage. Not a single hit on her life bar. I don't think you can kill her. I don't know if you saw, but her life bar didn't move. And as I'm watching it back, like, her life bar doesn't move at all. So I don't think you're supposed to fight this person. It didn't look like I damaged her in any way. Yeah, you don't got it? Yeah, maybe not, right? Maybe not. You see, and like 5,000 damage is a pretty substantial hit as well, so that's something to keep in mind. Like, I don't want to spend the entire show doing this if I'm not supposed to. Like, obviously I'm not supposed to fight her, right? But, like, if I can't deal damage to her, then it's a waste of time. But if after a couple of turns I can actually deal damage to her, well, then it becomes more alluring. So, let's keep going. Let's give it a shot. Impressive is the 4-hit combo.
Nima Kuba. Zam Zam. Surimoto Priva. Me respect. Okay, Sano vivo boda. Wila poterito este.
No problem. No problem. I gotta have at least 2 turns so that I can see if I can make her health bar move at all. Before I give up, I have to at least try 2 turns worth. Because if I can make her health bar move, then I'll know she can die. Know what I'm saying? Damn it. A little too fast on that one.
Nima Kuba. Zamza. Surimoto Priva.
If she can't die, if you literally can't kill her, then I'm not gonna stick around. But if I find out she can die... Nah, I dodged too fast on that one.
Nima Kuba. Rico Eske Kor. Zams. Surimoto Priva. Meres. Okay, Sano Bibo Boda. Wila Foserito Eske.
Damn it. Come on, bitch. God, I wish it would just put me back into the fight a little bit faster.
Surimoto Priva.
Like, take me back, put me in so that I can try again.
Sano Bibo Boda. Wila Foserito Eske.
Fast combo. Got it. Nailing it. Nailing it. Absolutely destructive in my power. Watch out for him.
Zam. Surimoto Priva. Merespe. Okay, Sano Bibo Boda. Wila Foserito Eske.
I didn't pause. It's dodge, dodge, pause, dodge.
Nima Kuba.
For the impressive combo.
Surimoto Priva. Merespe. Okay, Sano Bibo.
I got an impressive combo for her. It's the combo of me failing the fight and then restarting the fight. Massive combos.
Zamza. Surimoto Priva. Meres. Okay, Sano Bibo Boda. Wila Foserito Eske.
One. Two. Three. Four. Five. Damn it! Fuck, I forgot. Damn it. Pissed. I'm so pissed.
Nima Kuba. Rico Eske Korani.
I was right about to be my turn too, bro.
Zamza.
Pain in the ass.
Surimoto Priva. Merespe. Okay, Sano
That was like 5 turns in a row.
Wila Foserito Eske.
I dodged all her attacks. Whoops. Yeah, I definitely didn't dodge that one on time. That's just fair.
Nima Kuba. Rico Eske Kor. Zam. Surimoto Priva. Meres. Okay, Sano Bibo Boda. Wila Foserito Eske.
That is one tough broad brush.
Nima Kuba. Rico Eske. Zam. Surimoto Priva. Meres. Okay, Sano Bibo Boda. Wila Foserito Eske.
One, two, three. Damn it.
Nima Kuba. Rico. Zam. Surimoto Priva. Merespe. Okay, Sano Bibo Boda. Wila pasarito este.
Fucking. Oh, my face. Damn it. I'm gonna check something real quick. Okay, alright, we're good.
Zams. Surimoto priva. Meres. Okay, sano vivo boda. Wila pasarito este.
Try this again. One turn. One turn. Damn, bro.
Cuba. Zams. Surimoto priva. Meres. Okay, sano vivo boda. Wila pasarito este.
I believe.
Cuba. Rico es que
I believe in the heart of the cards.
Surimoto priva. Meres. Okay, sano vivo boda. Wila pasarito este.
I have already forgotten. It takes so long to restart each one that I forget in between what the attack pattern is. Shut the fuck up and let me start it again. Shut up. Shut up. Let's go. Put your dukes up. There we go. Yes. 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 All right, it's my turn. I finally made it to a turn. 1, 2, 3. Marked. Okay. Let's hit her with the overcharge.
For those who come after.
Boom. 7,690 damage. Damn it. Bro, did her health bar move? I don't know. It's really hard to tell.
Nima Cuba. Rico es que cora. Zam zam. Surimoto priva. Meres. Okay, sano vivo boda. Wila pasarito este.
Damn it.
Nima Cuba.
Henny, when you played against her, did you ever make it to when you got a turn? Did you ever make it to your own turn? Or are you not a glutton for punishment? I press dodge.
Nima Cuba. Zam zam. Surimoto priva. Me respeto. Ok, sano vivo boba. Wila pasarito este.
Got it. Nah, I pressed it too early that time. I fat fingered it and tried to press it again real fast, but it wasn't enough time.
Nima Cuba. Rico es que coran. Zam zam. Surimoto priva. Me respeto. Ok, sano vivo boba. Wila pasarito este.
It's so fast.
Nima Cuba. Zam zam. Surimoto priva. Me respeto. Ok, sano vivo boba. Wila pasarito este. Nima Kuba.
This ain't never gonna work.
Zam zam.
Never.
Surimoto priva. Meres. Okay, hanno vivo boba. Wila poterito escape.
Bullshit.
Nima Kuba. Zam zam.
Well, this is not very fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Meres.
I'm gonna have to say, forget it to this bitch here in a second. That's a fast combo.
Nima Kuba. Rico Eskeko. Zam. Surimoto priva. Merespe. Okay, hanno vivo boba. Wila poterito escape.
Okay. Ah! It's a little too fast, a little bit too fast.
Nima Kuba. Rico Eskeko. Zam zam. Surimoto priva. Merespe. Okay, hanno vivo boba. Wila poterito escape.
Finally my turn again. Got her burning. 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit overcharge.
For those who come after.
Boom, 3,000. God damn it! Fuck! That's the farthest I've gotten so far, though. Fuck. Fuck, dude. Jesus Christ. She's so hard.
Surimoto priva. Merespe. Okay, hanno vivo boba. Wila poterito escape.
All right. Burning. Okay.
For those who come after.
Ah. Ah.
Nima Kuba.
I'm making it through one turn, though. I'm making it through one of my own turns, which is very impressive.
Okay, quando vivo vota. Vuela fosse riso esque.
One, two, three, 4, 5. Okay.
For those who come after.
No! No! Oh, God. I'm gonna be real, dude. I don't know if you're supposed to beat this person. Even if you hit the right shots and you do the damage and you make it to your own turn, I don't think you're supposed to kill her. Ouch. Yep, it's bait. Yeah, I thought so. Did you look it up, Hanny? Did you look up if you're allowed to beat this person? Or if they just regain health after you kill them? Or after you damage them? I've looked up Zero about this game. At least it's not just me. I also have looked up Zero. I'm trying to make it through at least 2 turns of my own so that I can decide whether or not she actually takes damage. I feel like she doesn't, but I have to know for sure before I give up. Ouch. Ouch. I got distracted for 1 second. I looked to my left for 1 second and she was like, haha! Fucking took my whole head off. Caught me slipping, dude. Caught me slipping. Can't even be mad about it.
Nima Kuba. Zamza. Surimoto priva. Meret. Okay. Sano vivo bota. Willa facerito esque.
Deep breaths. Deep breaths. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, I got her burning at least.
For those who come after.
Okay. Marked. Nice. My overcharge is at 10.
For those who come after.
She took damage. I saw her take damage. You know what that means. That means we about to spend the next month fighting this bitch. She took damage.
Okay,
It was such a small amount of damage. It took 2 turns for me to deal any amount of damage that could be seen on her health bar. Ouch. Ah. But I already made it to the farthest I'd ever made it, which is 2 turns, so if I just lock in and dodge, I should be okay eventually. Marked. Overcharge.
For those who come after.
7,600 damage. There we go. Marked.
For those who come after.
Okay. No! Fuck! God damn it! Fuck! Ah! Alright. This feels like, a challenge mode Elden Ring run. Like a rune level 1, challenge Elden Ring run. Damn, bro. Damn. Fuck. Alright, my next step forward is to make it to a 3rd turn of mine. One. And she's marked already. Let's go ahead and hit her with the overcharge.
For those who come after.
I dodged too fast. I dodged too fast.
Nima Kuba. Rico Eski. Zamza. Surimoto Priva. Meres. Okay. Sano vivo Bota. Wila Faserito Eski. Nima Kuba. Zams. Surimoto Priva. Me respect. Okay. Sano vivo Bota. Wila Faserito Eski.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I mean, I'm certainly not going to be able to do it today. Right, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it at all.
Surimoto Priva. Me respect. Okay. Sano vivo Bota. Wila Faserito Eski.
Eventually, with enough time invested, I would be able to figure it out. But man, that's going to be a lot of time, dude. A lot of time.
Kuba. Rico Eski.
I ain't never making it out of this spot.
Surimoto Priva. Me respecto. Okay. Sano vivo Bota. Wila Faserito Eski.
Burn. 3, 4, 5. Okay, I can't get her with the mark this time, but that's okay.
For those who come after.
Nima Kuba. Zams. Surimoto
It's so hard, dude.
Me respect. Okay. Sano vivo Bota. Wila Faserito Eski.
On the plus side, at least I'm dying and failing and back into it, like, you know, once every minute. That is at least better than nothing. The only part that's gonna suck is when she gets... when I do eventually get her lower health. And then she pulls out a new attack. That will absolutely kill me. And I will be heartbroken.
Nima Kuba. Request. Zams. Surimoto Priva. Meres. Okay. Sano Bibo Kota.
Let's try and parry instead of dodge. Nope. Straight up, nope.
Nima Kuba. Zams.
Which one do I think would be easiest to parry? Probably the fast combo.
Wila Poserito Esque.
I say as I instantly fail parrying the fast combo.
Nima Kuba. Zamza. Surimoto Priva. Me respect. Okay. Sano Bibo Kota. Wila Poserito Esque. Nima Kuba. Rico Esque Ko. Zamza. Surimoto Priva. Meres. Okay. Sano Bibo Kota. Wila Poserito
Come on, bitch.
Esque.
Bring it on. No! Okay, I think if I parry the fast combos, and I know I just failed right there, but I think if I get really good at parrying the fast combos, I can eventually deal enough damage to actually hurt her.
Me respect. Okay.
Assuming that I get some good fast combos in there. I'm gonna try and parry all of them so that I can get used to the parry window. I know it's tighter than the dodge window,
Nima Kuba.
but the more of them that I can get used to, the better off I'll be, because she takes so little damage that it's basically impossible to actually do anything to her. Fair enough, fair enough.
Nima Kuba.
But dealing like 1,500 damage per parry, if I can get a few of those in between, that allows me to get some extra damage in there.
Nima Kuba. Rico Esque Ko. Zams. Surimoto Priva. Meres. Okay. Sano Bibo Kota. Wila Poserito Esque.
Yep. Yep, yep. Nice. Marked and burning. Nice. Let's get her with the overcharge.
For those who come after.
Fuck. Is her health bar even moving? So about that.
Nima Kuba. Request que Zam
I am not 100% sure, Hanny.
Respect.
If you wouldn't mind, if you have time, if you could watch her health bar, because I don't have time to look at it in between dodging. So, like, wait until I deal, like, 10,000 damage to her. And then tell me if you see it move at all. Damn it. Fuck. Shit. Damn it. I'm thinking if I parry some of them, I will have a better chance of actually dealing some damage to her long term.
Respect. Okay, no vivo boca. Will hacer dicho es que
Damn it. I was a little too quick on the draw for that one. I'm still... I can parry the fast combo. I gotta get used to the timing window for the impressive and the swift combo. I'm confident in my timing on the fast combo. That's a parry. That's me getting kicked in my face. So it's not going well.
Nima Kuba. Zam zam. Surimoto priva. Meres. Okay, no vivo boda. Will hacer dicho es que
Down!
Alright. Got her burning. No mark, but that's okay.
For those who come after.
You see it moving, Hanny?
Down!
No! No! Ah, God damn it. Bro, how many hits am I putting into this bitch? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Anyway. Alright. As fun as this is, I unfortunately have to call it a day. As terrible as that is. Alright. What I am gonna do is I am going to look up if fighting her is even something you can do. What is her name? Golgara? Golgara? Goalie? Golgra. Bye-bye, chef. Okay, alright. Can you kill Golgra? Whoa. Golgra Duel Expedition 33, Act 1. This post has been deleted. Damn it. She has something around 3 million hit points. Wow. Let's see. Someone says they're this far in. 20 hours in. Holy shit. Alright, so I think it's pretty clear. 20 hours worth of fighting her, and they were not able to make a dent in her. I think we will not mess with that as we come back to this tomorrow. And I'm excited to stream more of this. We'll continue on with the story. I will not fight her again, but I had to know if I could actually, like, get her down and everything. Thank you to everybody for coming and hanging out today. Thank you to Tyr. Thank you to Stargazer. You know I love you. Tyr, thanks for clipping me and making me look like an asshole to the Discord. That was pretty funny. Hanny, thanks for being here, brother. You know I love you, man. Thank you to Mike for coming and chilling with us. Thank you to our lurkers. You know, I appreciate each and every one of you. I apologize again for the delay in the streams this week. Normally, I would be streaming every single day, and the motherboard dying really fucked me up. So, now that that is fixed, we'll be back to our regularly scheduled programming, and I will be back tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. It's always good to see you, Hanny. And dude, I'll be back tomorrow morning. We'll do this again. Not against Golgra, but maybe later in the game. You know, we'll come back and we'll beat her ass a little bit. 3 million hit points is probably too many hit points when I'm hitting for like 1,500 a shot, you know? So, it's gonna take forever. Anyway, I'm Moonchild of Dude No Way. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Take care.